Candlewick on Brilliance Audio presents the unabridged recording of Alien Invasion and Other Inconveniences by Brian Yansky, performed by Alexander Cendese. Chapter 1. It takes less time for them to conquer the world than it takes me to brush my teeth. That's pretty disappointing. I'm in history class, listening to Mr. Whitehead's description of the Great Depression. Everything was changed, he says, tapping his desk with 2 fingers the way he does when he wants to call attention to something he said. I know he's about to repeat himself because he always does after the finger tap. I turn to Jackson to mouth the sentence as Mr. Whitehead speaks it, which is something we do to combat the big yawn boredom. But the second sentence never comes from Mr. Whitehead. It doesn't come from Jackson or me either. Instead, a voice comes into my head. That's right, a voice. Not mine, in my head. The voice says, "You are one of the few product who can hear. Congratulations. Stand by for a message." Stand by for a message sounds like some kind of public service announcement, so naturally I'm thinking I'm crazy. I'm imagining I'm bound for a room with locks on the outside and keepers in white coats asking me questions along the lines of, "Would you like another cookie?" But there really is a message. It comes a second later. "I am Lord Vertenomous, and I claim this planet in the name of the Republic of Sanginia. You have been conquered by the greatest beings in the known universe. It took 10 seconds. The world is conquered in 10 seconds? Come on. Also, the voice itself isn't particularly scary. Not like the breathy, booming voice of, say, Darth Vader. It's more of a whisper and a little squeaky around the edges. In fact, I'm kind of disappointed that the imagination of my damaged mind couldn't do better. But then I notice what I've been too freaked to notice before. No one is moving. Every single person, including Mr. Whitehead, looks sound asleep. I feel a shadow over me then, and it practically knocks me off my feet. I struggle to breathe. I force deep breaths. Then I do what you do when people are sleeping at a totally inappropriate time and in a totally inappropriate place. I try to wake them. I shake Carly Thornton, who's the best student in school and would never, ever fall asleep in class. I punch Jackson on the arm. "Jackson, dude, it's me, Jesse, wake up!" I plead. He doesn't. I don't know it then, but this is what happens to most of the Earth's population. They go to sleep. They never wake up. I try my cell, but it's dead. I go out into the hall and try some good old-fashioned screaming.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?